morning, people, Northern Arizona. Look at already. I'll give you a little interlude here. There you see the guy already splaying the plume. First thing in the morning, it's a red tail. See the red tail on that guy? The first layer of the day. Look at that red tail. Wow. See the plume? See that? Already putting the layer down. Wow. Dang. Anyway, we're going to give you the weather. Alright, we're back to document. This is Thursday, January 15th. Like I showed you before in the beginning of the video, we already got a red tail. You say, well, the plume's not that big. Well, you forget. They got that new dissipating mix. It's already been disclosed by the pilots. Because they have to cover this up some way, somehow. But I'm going to show you now the local weather on the 8th. Yesterday said clear sky all day. But if you look far enough in that eastern sky, you can see some grid work way back in there. See that? See that on the top layer there? As the sun reflects on it, it looks white. We already know this. Okay. Back to the red tail. Somewhere in there. Let's see if I can find him. He's in there. There he is. But anyway, enough of him. Alright, we're back. Camera's working. And look what I got in the sky. It's a red bad boy. Watch when I zoom him in. Okay, you'll see the red. Look at the plume. Again, coming out of the nozzle in the back. Man, if you can blow that up, get a good picture of that nozzle. Because I feel they modified those nozzles. Okay. Alright, we're back. We're going to zoom back in on the red bad boy. He's in there. Let's see if I can get him. There he is. Alright, the weatherman said clear sky all day. But you got the red bad boy, and that's no friggin' passenger jet. You people need to be aware of that. Okay? Alright, seconds later in the eastern sky, you can see the haze in the background. Okay, that should all be blue, dark blue like that. It's not. Alright, now, look up here. So I zoom in. He's up there. I don't know if you can see him or not. I'm going to let him get closer to me, and then I'll zoom him back in. But anyway, the weather report said clear sky, and it is. Okay, but we also know the jet spray that invisible plume. Not invisible, it still shows some. Alright, as we walk toward the southern sky, that'd be where the Phoenix area is. You can see how light that is back there on the horizon. Should be dark blue like that. Okay, at least to my recollect. There's the western sky. I don't know if you can see that red bad boy back in there spraying, but he's back in there. I'm going to show you the northern sky in a little bit because the sun is reflecting that way. Back to the south, back to the east. Alright. Alright. Just a few seconds later, as we got this guy that way, I couldn't get before. Let's see what he is. It's probably a red tail, because wherever there is a red bad boy, there's usually a red tail. You can clearly see how that's coming out of that back nozzle. Right off the fin work. See that? You can hear him too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Spraying the plume. You see how that plume dissipates real fast? And we know that ain't no friggin' passenger jet, okay? We know this now. It's time people wake up. We're gonna be back later to see if the stuff turns into black soot. Crapshoot. Sun's in my eyes. You can see the sun, white, should be yellow. Keep telling you that because people always forget what color the sun is. But no action in that northern sky. At least not yet. I saw some earlier, but my camera was on the blink. So hopefully we'll get something later. Yeah, we're back around 2 o'clock, and look what we got here. It's a red bad boy. Yeah, look it. Oh yeah. Spraying the plume right out of the nozzle. Now, it's supposed to be no clouds today, but we already know about the new mix, so it doesn't surprise us. See that red bad boy? I lost him. There he is. Bear with me here, people. Oh yeah. So when you see that jet in the sky, that is not a passenger jet. That is a remade Air Force jet. Looks like an old fighter jet that's been modified with nozzles, and the inside's full of the toxins, and they're spraying. Okay. That's the truth. Check it out. Document it yourself. Prove me wrong if you can. Okay? Prove me wrong. But look at that son of a bitch. See how the chemtrail disperses? We're going to keep an eye on that because we know what they do. They spray the plume. Those are what the red bad boys do. They're not passengers. Another update with this red bad boy is usually when there's a red bad boy, there's usually red tails coming the opposite way to create the grid. So we'll keep our eyes open, see if it happens. Stay tuned. Just like I said, right on time. Friggin' red tail crossing the path. You can't see the red tail because of the angle. Clearly out of the nozzles. Look how low he is. Let me back it off so I can get him back. There he is. See him back there? Just like I told you, it was only a matter of time before they crossed the pass. Oh yeah. Okay. There you have it. Just like I predicted. It's just never going to stop. I say that coming out of the southeastern sky. There's another one. See? They always work in tandems as they spray in that invisible grid. That looks like a red tail. Wow. Right out of the nozzle. Check out the plume. See how it dissipates real fast now? But it's lingering. We'll back it off. Bring it back in the view. Oh yeah. See the red tail on that son of a bitch? You can see the tail is red. And the plume is coming out of the nozzles in the back. And it's my feeling that they've upgraded those nozzle systems. So if anybody's got any pictures of the new nozzles that are coming out of that back fin, please send them my way to ascensionpathway.com or to Evan Fain channel on YouTube. Thank you. Alright, here's that same guy. You can see the reflection off the sunlight. See if I can get him back in. See if you can see that red tail. Well, that crosses the path where the red bad boy went. Alright, we'll keep you informed. Alright, lo and behold, just seconds later where that red tail went by, another red bad boy. Jeez. We know these aren't passenger jets, so why are they flying anyway then? Right? Come on people, put 2 to 2 together. Get a good look at that red bad boy. Do the documentation yourself. Become a believer. You can see he's a red bad boy. Alright. Wow. Check out the plume, how it dissipates real fast. See that? And we know how kind of plume those guys make, and they have in the new mix. Look at that. Okay. God, the ongoing saga continues. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but there's another jet up there with no plume following the red bad boy. Nah, I can't find him. Oh, there he is. I think. Should be right. Oh, there he is. Got him. Either a passenger jet. Can't really tell. Well, there you have it, following the red bad boy. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Just moments later, there's another one following that same path of the red bad boy. Probably another red tail, can't be sure, but if you can check it out, there you see, they're just laying the grid work with the new mix. See the plume, how it dissipates? You say, well, it's just a contrail. Well, no, contrails are about 1/10 of that size. Okay? If you figure, if you look at the jet, the contrail's probably 1/3 of the jet size. So do the math, and you can figure out that it's not a contrail. And if it was, those engines wouldn't run on that shit. It's like putting toxic waste in your gasoline tank. Your car ain't gonna run. The jet wouldn't run either. More proof again of what's going on. Jeez. Alright, we're back here. I'm gonna show you something back here in the horizon. Look at this cell tower. It just looks funny to me. Look at that thing. Wow, what is that? Look at that. Let me get a still shot of this one. Wow. Anyway, backing it off. That just looks like a funny looking cell tower. Alright, I was gonna call it a night, but it looks like we got a red bad boy up there. He's pretty far away. You can see him still spraying. Look how thick that is, too. But notice the stream. Okay, let me back it off. It's a lot shorter. Don't be confused by that. Because look at the plume coming out of that. They're just continuing to spray in your face. I guess I'm not going to call it a night. I'll probably see some more, so please stand by. As we wind the day down, look in the background there. This guy's spraying some big plume back there, and he's a long ways away. And then, back over here, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, there's another one back there. They're working in tandem, spraying the invisible grid. This is what we feel is happening. All right, we documented all day long the red bad boys, the red tails. Didn't get any view of any tanker.
Look at that haze, Joe.
But you can see what's going on. And I'm gonna this is the western sky, okay, where the sun is setting. Now look over here. This is heading south where the sun is reflecting. But look at the haze. You can see the dirty soot right in the sky. See that panorama all the way around. You can see that soot. See how the copper and the plastic and all the metals they're using, the chaff. Look at that. You can see it all the way around. You can see between the blue and the haze. See that? Wow. All the way around. The weather report was true. It was sunny all day, but we saw the red bad boys, the red tails all day long working their thing. Now, you see that reflection there? Now, wouldn't you get more sunlight here where the sun is setting? I mean, oh, look at this. Out of nowhere. Whoa. This guy just appeared out of nowhere. Wow. And look at the plume. I mean, we didn't even see this guy coming. He just came out of nowhere and he just turned on his jets. Why would he do that? Look, you can see the unsymmetrical plume on the right-hand side, on our right as you view this. And the left side, look how thick that is. Almost makes you think it's two different kinds of plumes coming out of those nozzles. See that? All right, Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com. Signing off for now. Good night.